Is it rolling? Rolling now? Is it rolling? It's rolling.
Hi.
Hello, folks.
So it's been quite some time since the last time you saw us, and we thought it would be a good idea to actually explain where we've been all this time.
At home.
So after we purchased the Squalo, we actually got to spend only a couple of nights here.
2.
We then returned home for Christmas, and we wanted to sort a few things out. As soon as we got back to UK, all the borders closed and everyone went into a lockdown.
So I really have to do a lot of work around the house. Instead of working here, I had to do like fencing, painting, decorating.
Although not all the painting is done yet.
Nah.
We've still got a few bits to do, but that can wait. So every week we hoped that it will be announced that everyone can travel again and all the borders will be open. Unfortunately, we never imagined it would actually take 5 months before they open the borders again. So all this time we were actually very confused as to what we were allowed to do.
So me and Nant, we are trying to call all places where we actually could get any information what we can do and if we can travel, and no one couldn't give us a straightforward answer if we can travel or not to travel.
Very mixed messages from the government.
So we are saying don't go to work, go to work. Don't take public transport, go to work, don't go to work. Stay indoors. If you can work from home, go to work. Don't go to work. Go outside, don't go outside. And then we will or won't do something or other.
So after just over 5 months, we finally got a green light to travel. All the borders opened on the 17th of May, and Gibraltar was actually one of the few countries that was on the green list. One of the few countries you could travel to.
But we couldn't travel straight away because spending as much time as we did in the UK in the 5 months, we had our commitments to do. So
we still had to finalize a few things.
It was short after 17th of May when we left. We decided to use a car because we had like a bit of stuff to take with us.
Well, we've decided to actually take lots of materials and tools with us. The reason for that is lots of tools we already had, well, Ziggy had from his work, so we thought, why not use it? Why buy new ones, or why spend more money here when we can actually bring that with us?
And we need almost every penny for this boat and for this project, so it was a big save.
Yeah, that was important for us.
It was quite a save for us.
So obviously the last thing to do before we left UK was to get tested for COVID-19. So we're just about to arrive at Brinkcross Shopping Centre in North London. That's where our Fit to Fly COVID-19 test is going to take place. Yeah, let's hope that it comes back negative, and we'll be able to go as soon as we get the results.
3, 4, 5. Okay, over to the other side now. Stick it and go. Relax. 1, 2, 3.
It was horrible. Not very nice. Anyway, let's hope the tests come negative and we are good to go. Also, the results will be sent to our email with a code, so we don't have to like drive and collect the results. And as soon as we get them through by email, we get in the car and we go.
Drive straight to gym.
And as soon as we got negative results back, we're free to go.
Yeah, we had actually 72 hours to travel, and we have to be exactly in those 72 hours between leaving the UK and getting to the Gibraltar.
But anyway, that's enough talking. How about you just watch our trip to Gibraltar?
It's short. It wasn't short. It's short on the video, but it took us 38 hours to get here, and it was mental. In a small car, fully packed.
Yeah.
And we didn't have much option to get a B&B or hotel, nothing like that, because
it was pretty much non-stop.
It was obviously because of coronavirus. We couldn't stop.
As soon as we left, we booked a Eurotunnel. And just like that, within half an hour, we were across the channel. As soon as we were in Europe, we were kindly reminded to stay on the wrong side of the road. Well, for us.
We are on our road trip from UK to Gibraltar to get finally to our boat, which is past the border between France and Spain. And then we have a quick break in very beautiful place in the Pyrenees. We have a nice view, and shortly we will start driving again. We have still 10 hours to get to the Jeep.
We arrived in Gib really early in the morning, and because we left the keys to the boat with Alan, one of the residents in the marina, who was kind enough to look after Squalo while we were away, we were not going to wake him at 6 a.m. So we headed for the nearby beach, where we watched the sunrise. Shortly after, we got the keys and we were reunited with Squalo. We took that whole day to recover from a long trip. And the next day, we woke up to this beautiful view. Next up on Sailing Squalo, we roll up our sleeves and dive deep down into the bilges. Dobra.
Hello, this is Sheldon Cooper, presenting Fun with Flags with Dr. Amy Cooper.
Amy Farrow.
Flag for today is a Polish flag.
Nice.